Here's John's route from Cross Point Church. Maybe you could get a chance to listen to that. We're looking for some investors.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Lee, we got to have a special day at church Sunday. You got the day off, sort of.
Boy, I did. And, it's great being a pastor because I really only have to work that one day a week anyway, and we had guest speakers Sunday, so I've had a 2-week vacation.
I got to say, I was very impressed with Ken Gallion, but I want to say hello to his dad. I hope he's watching this morning over at Price. Like Mr. Gallion, one of these days, I did fix my hair this morning, but Ken wanted to bring that up, so appreciate you watching. But
Ken was very good.
Churches like ours and like the Lindsay Lanes, the Clements, do they do a lot? Do all churches pay for a ministry in other countries like we do?
Missions.
Is that something churches need or try to do?
Well, I can't say that all churches do, but a lot of churches do. Of course, Dusty and Tim and just many pastors do that. We're called to go and reach people just like anybody else. We're supposed to reach locally. Folks around us, just like Ramzee's doing with the Boys Club and trying to make a difference there. But you're also told to reach out into the other parts of the earth. And so Sunday we had Ken Gallion speaking, who's in Africa, another guy who's in Haiti, and yet we got local events too, just reaching people wherever they are.
Now you can relate to Ramzee. You used to be you started in the Fellowship for Christian Athletes, and you went to from Valley Head to
all over
Princeton to all these schools over there. The thing we were talking about earlier before you got here was nowadays kids are so entwined in Facebook, Twitter,
MySpace, all of
and
it.
they don't pay any attention to anybody. And I even see it at church.
Oh yeah.
Not just from kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Doc.
Yeah.
That's right.
Be there the whole time.
Well,
Do you tweet, John?
No, I do. I don't tweet. I used to tweet when I got hit on the football field.
Right.
That would tweet me a little bit. That's right. But no, I don't. But you're right. We live in a world that's just more and more noise. They're just more. And again, all that stuff's cool and stuff. But our kids and our people and I've even noted even in ministry, there's so many things coming at you that you can listen to this. And I was saying that to Nancy just last night. I said, when do you ever have time to just be quiet and
Be
to
still.
be still?
Now I know Rex is pretty much up on stuff. He knows how to do all that.
He does.
He knows how to tweet, Facebook. He knows how to do it all.
I didn't know how to text yet.
Well, I'm the same way you are. But I was just going to say, if I listen to everything that everybody sends me and asks me, I don't know when I'd ever just be
Get
still,
through it.
because the Lord says, be still and know that I'm God sometimes.
Charlie Sheen's got over 2 million members now. I'm sure there are NFL football players that are similar narcissists like he is.
Oh, I mean, it's quite a few guys. They even have little special occasions on their tweet where if you tweet at a certain time, you can win a date with me or you can win an award. Like they really expose themselves and really kind of look. It's almost like a reality show going through messaging. I mean, it's overwhelming at times.
Hey, while we're on the NFL, changing a little subject here, what's the latest on are y'all going to play ball or not?
Yeah.
Come on.
Please do.
Please. It's $9 billion. It's worked this long.
9,000.
Super Bowl has been the top in TV history.
Yeah.
For
Next
us,
to this
you know what I
show,
mean?
yeah.
Just
Next to Cooper.
Yeah.
So
Just
Crazy.
even studying and reading on it last night, I was almost embarrassed a little bit, just being part of it and looking at it and just knowing the difficulty right now is just wanting more information from the owners. And to me, if we want to get something done, we have to be open to discuss. And if you want to negotiate, I mean, we have to have all information available so we can negotiate and get a deal done. So just the stubbornness really just was like, I'm like, come on.
It's affecting a
What's
lot
the
of
movie
people.
with Keenan Reeves where he's the quarterback?
Yeah, the Renegades or whatever, or something like that.
Still hope for you, John.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Still hope for you.
I would have just say, listen, college football is #1 to me always. But then again, I don't mess it up. I love to come in after church on Sunday and turn on my NFL. And I love to come in on Monday night from out visiting people and watch my Monday night football.
They play on Sunday night too.
And I love Sunday night and Sunday night and
Yeah.
I just. Oh man, I just love the game.
Especially when you hear of a player making 25, 30
And they're telling them how to
million.
handle their finances. There's a chance people could blow their money.
That chance was
Over months ago.
First year. Even something like that. When I look at it, those are tools, principles that we all should have. I mean, even growing up and getting involved into the NFL when you first go in. So when I read that, it almost makes it seem like we're almost idiots. Almost like, well, okay, let's try to get these guys to handle their money right now since it may be a lockout. And it's things that, you should already know.
One of the points they bring up, is it that bad having people that you might distantly know ask you for money?
Oh, it's that bad. I mean,
Constant.
It's always, because as I said, everybody thinks since you're an NFL athlete that you're a millionaire and your money will never run out. They think you have this magic wand or this bowl in your backyard. You just go out there and say, and pull $1 million out of it and you have it. They just don't believe that it's not what they think. No matter what you tell people, I don't have it, I don't have it. Whatever, you got it. All right, now come on. Let me help
give
me out
it
with
to
this.
me.
Let me get some of it. You'll be all right, you'll be all right.
Not
And
that you've earned
that's the stereotype.
it. They want it.
Oh,
Give
yes.
it to me. And then they get mad at you if you don't
So,
loan them.
Because they think you're not being honest with them.
From a biblical aspect, what do you tell the kids that he deals with over there that see a great football player like this with the Boys and Girls Club? I mean, how do you get them to go on the straight path?
Before I answer that question, so am I to assume from what you're saying that you're not going to finance my white man rap?
Nah, I'm going to take it outside.
The thing about Ramsey, what's good about that, and of course, it's so wonderful to be a ball player and be a positive role model.
Yes,
And that's a great thing, and I commend you for that.
Yeah.
And yet you yourself know the real message is not just emulate Ramsey, because Ramsey is a man who's God's gifted you with some talent and some abilities and all those things, but it all comes from God.
Yes, that's
and
exactly right.
and so that at the end of the day, it's really don't follow me so much, but follow him.
Yes.
Follow him as we
Teach,
both
teacher.
did. Right,
Teach.
exactly.
Teach.
That's what it's.
Until they fall on their butts, and then all of a sudden they remember who God is. Then once all the
Exactly,
money's
but
out.
it's so great.
Yeah.
It's so great. It is huge what an impact. A guy that played at Bama, played in the pros, has an impact on kids. But the great thing about his message, it ain't about Ramsey. It's about the Lord of Ramsey.
That's right.
And that's what it's all about.
While we're back
Doing
on
the right
football,
thing.
who do you think is going to be the top draft pick?
I think it's going to be the defensive end out of, Clemson, the guy.
So you think Darius or North Fairley, either one will be there?
I see, I hope we get Darius. I hope we got like the 6th pick. I hope he kind of falls our way.
Talk about the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
you
the Cleveland
folks
Browns.
Keeping up.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns.
He's a
number
great
38.
football player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So I think he'll be the defensive end to go to Carolina. And
Well, my man with the inside here, let me ask you the major question everybody wants to know, except for some people
there's
like John.
more.
But who's going to quarterback Alabama?
ooh, I don't have the answer to that one. That's a good one.
Sim's going to give McCarron a run for his money?
He has the name.
Yeah,
he has the
does have
name.
Yes,
So
sir.
hopefully he can implement and even write his own footsteps as his dad did. So we'll see. Saban's definitely going to challenge. It's going to be the best one. Saban just not going to put any quarterback out there. It's going to be the best man. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a nice
You
spring
kids,
training.
Philip Eli, too. Spring practice starts, in 2 weeks, John?
Yes, real soon.
Auburn and Alabama.
Real
I saw where Bobby
All three of
Bowden
your mouths
presented
watering.
Chiswick with the national championship board. He said, we might as well move this to Birmingham and save a lot of travel expenses.
Well, I wish. If it would
Championship.
stay between us two from now on, it'd be just fine with me. There you go.
All right, Johnny Lee will be up at 7:30 this morning with Cross Point. We still
That's right.
moving and shaking down that way right there across from Bob Jones High School.
Having a great
Come
time,
join us.
absolutely. And thank you for your faithful service. As Ken Gallion said, he uses rednecks. And remember when he called himself a redneck, and uses all of us together. But
Well, good. And Ramsey, you're doing a great job. How much longer will you be involved with the Boys and Girls Club? Is this depending on the lockout?
It's depending on the lockout as far as
When you
this
have to
time
leave.
right now. But for his near future, I plan on really continuously getting involved.
And again, those luncheons are the 17th of this month.
March 17th, March 31st, March 17th to be in Athens, I believe 6:30, and also Ardmore, March 31st. So, come out and get a nice word and have an opportunity. Just really get involved and get to know the Boys and Girls Club.
Is the biggest obstacle for these young people just they need some guidance?
That is the biggest obstacle. Need some guidance, need some structure,
Positive.
need some order. need to be taught just some principles of some better ways of living, because they're not going to get it at home. And just visiting schools, I've been visiting schools this week, and they're really not, getting the necessary tools at school either. I mean, it's just they're all over the place. So we got to really instill these principles in these kids to help them out.
Well, it's
Boys and
always a
Girls Club, you
pleasure.
can go there daily too.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for coming up again. Roll Tide, and
Roll Tide.
good luck in the
Roll Tide.
NFL. I agree with
Go
John
on,
on that.
Orioles.
We all want to see them play ball again.
That's the truth.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow morning talking sport. G's last day will be tomorrow, and then he
He's getting
departs us for
married.
Chicago. So he'll be here tomorrow along with Bob Labby, and Donnie Shut Up Huddleston will be here probably too. So we'll see him bright and early tomorrow. Y'all get out and stay dry today. We'll got to go. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
bye-bye.
Local and loving